André, thank you for taking the time to speak to us. In terms of a first game at home, they don't come much more important than a local derby. Would you just sum up your feelings after that experience for us, please?
Yeah, it was a special game. We knew about this, and for me, it was my first Yorkshire derby, and it was really fantastic. The atmosphere in the stadium was great, and all the supporters they stayed behind us the whole time and pushed the guys. And when we went into the lead in first half, it was really, really loud in the stadium. And then to fight less one player for over 60 minutes, it's not easy, especially against a team like Leeds with their quality, and they have so many players quick, good in one-on-one, and you cannot defend everything, but we had a lot of discipline and worked hard in the defense. It was like a win for me today, because it's not normal to get a point when you play over such a long time, less one player. And the boys deserved it. They did a fantastic job, and the supporters they pushed the boys the whole game. It was fantastic to see.
Unfortunately for us, the league table has Leeds and Huddersfield at opposite ends at this moment in time. But the players and the attempts we made from the very first kick didn't show any respect to them. It didn't show any fear of how good they could be. Was that something that you were really important to you, that you really wanted the players to do today?
Yeah, for it's always important to believe in yourself and to trust in this what we want to do. And wins helps help for this. The win in Watford was very important. So we prepared this game, and we knew about the solution against Leeds. And after set piece, we knew that we could be better in the set pieces we scored. And and we had really good moments for this. And the belief and the conviction in our style of play grow up, and this is really good to see. And successful moments are the most important thing.
Obviously, with one less man in the second half for the best part of an hour, Leeds will have had more ball just naturally, but the intention that Huddersfield showed didn't change. We were constantly pressing, constantly trying to get forward. The last chance of the game was still ours in the 98th minute with 10 men. That's fantastic to see. That must give you real belief and happiness that the players are buying into what you're wanting from them so much this early.
Yeah, absolutely. But when you play less one player, it's not the style we can play. I want to see in the future, because it's difficult to play ball position with one less player. But you have always 1, 2, 3 moments when you can play transition or for a free kick or for a corner kick, and then you have to use your chance. And it was a good draw for both teams. I think it's a fair result. But when you have the chance to score at the end, Tom and Matty, they asked me if they should go to the penalty area or to stay and to defend. And for me, I wanted to win the game, and the players also. And this is what is really important. We want to win the game, and that's why we tried in the last minute. Today we scored just one time. It was good, and so it feels like a win against Leeds today. And all we can all very happy with this draw.
I think it wasn't just ourselves, but the supporters saw you waving the players on at the end, which, the reception that they gave you was huge for that. Their appreciation for that was massive. The way that you've been welcomed by them, the appreciation they've shown for you, and the desire for you to succeed, that must mean a lot to you.
Yeah, it's really good to see that after a short time they see that the identification is there, and I like my job and I love my job, so you have to understand how Yorkshire, Huddersfield, our work, and what is important for this place. And we spoke a lot to the players, and found the right moments to change, but to not to change everything and to overload them with information. So it's really good to see, and the welcome was really warm. And when I enjoyed some restaurants, I made so many pictures, and all the people are very friendly, and it's better like when they wanted me to go.
It's difficult after a performance that was as a collective and as a team to pick out individuals too much. But one person I wanted to speak to you about specifically was Brodie Spencer. He started on the right of the back four, and then he shifted over to the left. And in the first half, he's coming against a player as good as Somerville. In the second half, he's got a fresh Dan James coming on, who's perhaps one of the fastest players in the league. And to my mind, he wasn't beaten once. For a player of his age to be able to play that well after being unwell during the week, that's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, he made it really fantastic, especially when you knew that he was ill this morning. He felt not good after breakfast, and the physio, they asked me maybe to let him out of the team for today, but I spoke to him, and he wanted to play this derby. And yes, after 70 minutes, I think it was time to go, because he was completely empty of energy. But he did it really good against strong opponents, and fantastic job like all the other guys.
The league that we're in, Andre, doesn't rest. We've got a long trip to Cardiff in the middle of the week, and then we're back here next Sunday against West Bromwich Albion. The fact that we haven't lost that yet under yourself, the fact that we've played two good teams and won one and drawn one against the odds, I think today, I think most people would have expected Leeds to win after we had a man off. That must give us a real spring in our step for those two next fixtures.
Yes, of course. We want to win every game, and we try to give our best also on Wednesday. And now we have to wait which player are available to play, because it was a tough, hard game today. And but we always want to win the games, and this is the same on Wednesday. On the next Saturday, for me, it doesn't matter the name of the opposition. We want to win, and we try to give our best.
Andre, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.